good. Because if we were in a relationship, I would cheat on you.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like to fuck and then it's done.
That's how I am with girls. It's like, I like to fuck, and then it's like, I got your Uber's outside. That's the sound I make when I come. I'm like, oh, your Uber's here!
You need Jesus. Go back to church. Bitch, what if I don't want? Smoking marijuana.
I've been a bad boy! Get in the car.
I ain't in Sunday school.
Amen.
Get bread, sit born at the stove. Baptize the infinity pole. 3 wise hoes, what would Jesus do?
Almost all of them have ass. They're blonde. They're hot. Can we move here, please? Cool. Welcome to Immersion, guys. This course is about getting you better with women in person. This particular next 4 days is just gonna be like 4 days of absolute degeneracy, going out approaching, meeting a ton of girls. We wanna give you guys as much like in-person experience plus our feedback. Carl, obviously you already met him. He's the other coach on this program. Carl and I are gonna observe you guys, see where you're getting stuck. Tomorrow, we can basically construct a lot of the theory and exercise around you guys. For many of us, fear has held us back. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of not being good enough. And the problem is that when we hold on to that fear, eventually it turns into regret. And that regret builds and builds slowly over time until it crushes our souls. Is that the life you want? Fuck no. So that's why we're here, so that we can do something about it and actually transform. So basically when you're out of game, you want to basically build on the night. What most people do is they do one approach, then they self-sabotage. Then they take a time off where they just stay still and don't say anything. What I do is approach, rejection. Dude, I just got rejected so hard. Yo, did you see me? I just got rejected. What's your name? Come here. No shitty ideas in my mind, no shitty mindsets. I realized the faster I let loose, the better. So I'm talking to every guy, every girl. I'm approaching, I'm making it fun. Even in between interactions, I'm talking shit. Oh shit, that guy has drugs? What the fuck? Yo, you wanna buy some drugs? Oh, ha ha ha. Dude, I love doing meth. La la la. Cigarettes, cigarettes, cigarettes. You know, and then I go into the next girl. So you're building that social and emotional state after everything. We'll take a 5-minute break. We'll do a meditation, then we'll head out. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Austen Summers, and I've been a dating coach for 12 years, and I've taught thousands of men in 45 countries around the world how to get more options in their dating life and how to get into meaningful relationships. Everyone has their ID? Yeah. ID, condom.
I think I have like decent social skills in general, but like just when it came to like cold approaching people or women in particular, I was having a lot of issues like overcoming that, and I felt like this would be like a good starting off point to really deal with this issue.
You should open that door standing right there.
We have 1 minute.
Okay. What do we eat? No McDonald's or something like a good?
We're gonna order food to the after party because then there's music and there's dancing and there's fun and there's like life. Have you ever heard of life? It's like fun.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah. Get in the car. You're acting up. Just wait till mom hears about this.
Oh my god.
Can you feel the hole? Hey mom, everything's fine. If anything happens to me, there's probably one of these two girls. They probably kidnapped me. Nothing is real until it's experienced. All the information in the world won't do jack shit unless you apply it. And that's why in Immersion, we don't just tell you what works. You actually get to experience what works. You get to feel it, embody it. You get to taste it. Now we're gonna debrief last night. Last night was great. You guys implemented everything that you learned from the theory and everything we talked about yesterday. You guys went in, there was very little hesitation, which that was like kind of the main point from yesterday, is just throw yourself in, and after you do an interaction, you shouldn't be standing around. Some of you did kind of derp around a little bit in between, and how did you feel when you were just kind of derping in between in the interaction?
It's just awful, you just lose momentum, and yeah.
And then when you kind of do back to back and you're starting to get some momentum building up, it just feels so good. And you guys ended up doing a good job. Every single one of you pulled, which was great. So you guys did like way more than you even needed to do. But yeah, we'll drill more of this stuff today. The first one I want to do is I'm going to approach him, and when he rejects me, I'm going to use his rejection as the open. Hey, excuse me, what's your name?
Sorry, I'm in a rush.
Listen, I'm in a rush, but I'll make an exception for you because you are absolutely adorable. What's your name?
Hi.
See? So you just use the rejection you get as the open. So open me.
Hi, you're really cool.
I have a boyfriend.
Oh, okay. This fucking girl just told me she had a boyfriend.
Yeah. Or another one you could say is like, listen, I have a boyfriend, but I think about swinging for the other team tonight. So what's your name? Open him.
This is really random, but I thought you were kind of.
Please go away. Please go away. Okay.
Honestly, that's a great open. Please go away. No, I'm just kidding. What's your name? One thing I want for you, I want you to increase the volume of what you're speaking. The volume of your voice, especially at nighttime, matters a lot. How loud you speak is a constant reminder of your perceived status in an environment. This next exercise, I call the Andrew Tate exercise. People are always pinging the environment for who has the most certainty, and they pay attention to that person. And high status people, they speak with conviction, and they have an unbreakable frame. This in game is like crack. So we're gonna do one sentence each. I want you guys to get an opinion in your mind about food or life. So one for mine is, social media and OnlyFans are destroying the fabric of society. Do you guys feel like I meant what I said?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Politics is super boring. I feel like all it does is just put people against each other, and everybody just argues in the end.
Okay. Louder, more conviction.
It just feels weird. Like
Start your sentence with, listen, bitch.
Listen, bitch.
Yes, that was it. That was it.
That's weird though. Like,
One last time, let's go.
listen, bitch. Politics is fucking stupid.
Okay, good.
Swimming's for bitches. It's just a bunch of like fat, ugly guys wearing Speedos who want to get together and be surrounded in the water together, and you know, it's just a prelude to gay sex.
This is my buddy from England.
I hadn't done a huge amount of day game before, and particularly night game. I feel like I had sort of overly relied on alcohol to get me in the right state to approach people, whether it's men, women, whatever, just generally to be more social. So I thought, if I'm going to get to the next level, I need someone who's going to be a good coach, good mentor to get me there.
So she got that booty popping like it's bubble gum. Beat up on that booty like rumpa pom pom. Will not listen to your bullshit, nah. Baby gravy dropping heat like rat-ta-ta-ta.
Blow yo bitch up, Lil Cavassier.
Sit down over.
Do it the yay. Roll my blunts up, baby, underlay. Let's get lit like it's a holiday.
I feel really tense. I don't know why.
Really tense? Yeah. You can chill out here for a minute.
I didn't get like any bad blood. Right now, like when I go up, like I'm kind of like freezing. Don't really know what to say.
It's okay. All right, let's have you do some compliments.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I want you to do 5 compliments in like 2 minutes and then come back.
See me doing numbers now, getting rich. I'm a baby boy, I need a cute shit. Laced it, don't tempt me with the broomstick. I'm a nut quick, then a dick quick. Pin my goatee with a diamond cause a toothpick. I'm a rich one, finesse it with the coupon. Move it to the food town while she trying to taste it.
What was something good about that?
She was positive.
Kinda love cheddar, also love feta, but the bread a little better.
Afterparty in 5 minutes. Prepare yourself. Do you have a coat, a jacket? Do you have a jacket downstairs?
Yeah, I have.
Let us go downstairs and then we'll get our jacket before calling Uber.
But the hell is off, take the cell, so I learn from that. Then I turn it around and I make a rap. I'ma cash that. Course I went to math class.
You need to assume a leadership role, like you're the daddy of the group. Lead everyone step by step closer to a better night. All right, guys, let's go outside.
Yeah.
Let's go outside. Think about potential obstacles and address them as they come up so you can facilitate a nice and smooth pull.
The biggest realization I had is that even though you have like a downturn of emotion and you're going like through a bad phase during the night, if you keep approaching and really like just keep at it, no matter how you feel, like it really is good enough and like you can gain like something great.
Because he had 2 nights where he closed, he has to close tonight to increase 30%. If you don't, we all rape you.
That's insane.
We're increasing your leg count whether you're
yeah. The Austin Summers guarantee. You guys can just do compliments. 5 compliments with guys, 5 with girls. Yeah, I want you to open me first.
Excuse me. Super random, but I was just over there with my buddies, and I saw you and I thought you were really cute, so I had to say hi.
Okay, cool. I just need louder. And one thing, you're kind of rushing through it.
Yeah.
So I want you to take a deep breath before you do the next one. Really big, right before you say your stuff.
Okay.
And then just ease into it. It can take a pretty long time, you say. Excuse me. Yeah, I was just going down to the park there. Saw you with your cool Converse shoes. Thought you looked adorable.
Excuse me. Very random, but I was just walking down the street, and I thought you had a really good style, and you were quite cute, so
thanks.
I had to say hi.
All right. See, much better. That was very good.
Hi, excuse me. Sorry to interrupt this stimulating conversation, but I was just walking by. I thought you were quite cute, so I had to come say hi.
Yeah, what is your name? Nemeni on Austen.
Okay, nice to meet you.
How old do you think I am?
24?
I'm actually 17. This is illegal. You're going to jail.
Are you 17? Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
What are you doing?
So we did a Europe trip. You like to travel?
Yeah, quite a bit, yeah.
That's what's up. Me too. Boom.
So don't argue with the fucking referees.
No, pizza!
Will you marry me?
I guess, definitely.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
We just got married. It's love. Do you like sauna?
Yeah.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I haven't decided.
I reserved a private sauna tomorrow. Does that sound like fun to you?
I'll hop on.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you have this app called Instagram?
Yeah, I have.
Perfect. But hey, we're gonna go get dinner with our friends.
Yeah.
But it was lovely meeting you.
Yeah, meeting you.
Have a good rest of your day. Have fun with your friends.
Yeah, I was just with my friends back there, and I saw you, and I thought you looked really cute.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, and I thought I'd come say hi. Hi, what's your name? Just to check, do you have a man in your life?
No.
No? Okay. That's very convenient. Do you have WhatsApp?
Yeah, I do have.
Being able to know that I can just go out on a day gaming session on my own, meet new people, have good reactions, just knowing that I can do these things, those were the main epiphanies, I suppose.
So classic, come through with that magic, you know that I'm about to smash it, it's true.
All right, we're gonna get some food now. GG. Every student ended on a very high note, which I like. It was very good.
Yeah, that was the best one.
Boom.
6.5 hours later.
How was your night last night?
So, 3 things I did well. I was warmed up quite quickly. Was able to get into the interactions pretty much immediately when we got to the venue. I did do the silent openings after some encouragement, and they went quite well actually. Like I felt a downturn of emotions around the end of the evening where I was like really out of it, and then Carl made me do more approaches again, and I got some positive feedback.
I guess another good thing you did is that you pulled a girl and then you closed, so you improved your count of intimacy in your life by another 10%, which was good.
So, things went well. The verbals were really good last night. I don't think I've ever been in like quite as much of a flow state as I was last night. There was genuinely one moment where I was like, holy fuck, like I'm on fire right now. That was just obviously an amazing feeling. And it was a bit of a real like breakthrough moment for me, because it was just nice to know that like I was capable of bringing like such good vibes to an entire group of girls without like a single drop of alcohol. Which is obviously something that I mentioned at the start, like leaning too heavily on that. In that particular group I was talking to, one girl literally said like, I absolutely love your energy so much, like how are you so good? I felt like I was much more sort of physical this time around, much more touching of like the arms, shoulders, leading to hugs, like kisses on the cheek. And yeah, I felt like last night was a big improvement on the night before in that respect. And then the third thing was leading the interaction. So the Brazilian girl that ended up pulling back, I basically led her like to every room in the club at one point, to the bar, like every single room, up the stairs, down the stairs, to the point where she was just kind of following me around. That was nice.
So 3 things I did well. After the warm-ups, I kind of got in my head and didn't feel like going out. I still went out and took action and did approaches and stuff, so I feel like that's kind of a win. Yeah, I got into that set pretty quickly, the one we did. They were kind of flirty, kind of touchy, so it was good to practice getting physical and just showing intent, vibing, etc. And then another thing that really helped was just following Corbin. One thing he taught me is just to compliment everybody. Even as you're walking through the venue to find another girl to approach, just literally complimenting everybody. Doing all those compliments, it made it easier for him to just get into a set with a girl.
Yeah, so some of the notes I took for you, you need to speak louder. You know, if people are not hearing you, that's like it's a bare minimum threshold that you need to speak loud enough so they can hear you. The second thing is you need to talk more, especially at points where it could be more awkward. So for example, if there's higher pressure after an open, that's when you need to be rambling a bit more and talking, especially before a pull, you need to be talking a lot more as well. You need to have emotions rising before a pull because women are gonna go into their bodies and say, how does this feel? Does it feel like I should go with them? And if the whole interaction, it's going amazing, but then the last like 5-10 minutes, it's just down, 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 down like that, women are going to be less inclined to go with you because they just don't feel like it's comfortable to them. But at the same time, give yourself a tremendous amount of props for doing something that almost no one does. Who the fuck goes and approaches a super attractive woman tonight? Sober, without drugs, without alcohol. And one thing you could think about for game is it's kind of like the gym for your personality. You probably aren't as goofy as me and Carl, like default, and that's fine. There's different types of people that attract different types of people. So you don't need to be the like a version of us, you just need to be the best version of you. And part of that is your own sense of humor. So it might be different than ours. I'm very goofy and ridiculous and extreme.
Oh, I've been a bad boy!
But you don't have to be that. There's a lot of girls that do like more stoic guys, but at the same time, you should have an element of your personality that comes out where you can express yourself and you don't feel like you're holding back. Because I feel like a lot of the time, you almost want to say something or you want to crack a joke or you want to express yourself in a certain way, but you hold yourself back.
That's true, yeah.
So it's not even just like finding the thing to say or this type of thing. It's removing the break and just allowing yourself to say whatever the fuck you want and be free. That's one of the funnest things about game is you can say whatever the fuck you want. But nice, it was an awesome night last night, so round of applause for everyone. All right, we're gonna go out for about an hour, hour and a half. If you guys wanna come out, feel free.
Yeah, good.
All right.
Yellow tinted lenses in a pink gelato. Falling out the window, hit me back tomorrow.
Yo, you wanna pull this group?
Dude, they won't go to the after party. All their friends need guys to fuck, so we should just get everyone on this.
Okay. They need guys to fuck, so I'm gonna go get all the students. Yo, come with me now. Don't ask questions. Come with me now. Hi, I'm Carl's friend. Koske korva, koske korva, koske korva. Harder, harder, harder. Oh, I've been a bad boy. More cooking up.
Smoke like me would you reference this open part of me the minute I know.
Okay, if you come to the after party, you have to behave, okay?
My anatomy.
Unfortunately, the students only pulled 5 girls tonight. DJ! Woo! DJ! What the fuck? On the 4th day, we went to the sauna to relax a bit and reflect on the previous 3 days.
You feel like
We also went out and Luba took professional photos of the students so they can crush it on Instagram and online.
you'll be my Valentine in the summer.
So we're gonna talk about photography, and then we're also going to talk about Instagram and how when you have multiple photos, how those interact, because it's not just one standalone good photo that gets you the results. It's also like just conveying that you have a cool, fun life and that girls want to be a part of. And ultimately, if you want to get the best girl for you, you want to convey the life that you ideally want to have and that she can be a part of. Think of Instagram as kind of like a business card for your social life. Kind of represents who you are, what you're about. Before you think about what to put on your Instagram, you should define your goal. One of the first things you do when you go through my online course is like, what type of women do you want in your life? And then that's gonna dictate a lot of what you post as well. They can see different aspects of your life, builds this like halo effect they have about you, and like, oh wow, he's so great. And then when they see you, they start attributing those qualities to you as well.
I like him.
Okay, so she already likes it.
He's cute. He's
I
lovely.
like him.
He's lovely.
He likes traveling.
But he's also a sweet guy.
He looks classy and elegant.
And
Classy and
nice.
elegant.
European style. Yes.
Like he's enjoying his life. City, expensive, but then
He's
appreciating
cute.
nature.
He
and
doesn't
then
look like an ass.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
looks like a cute guy that has an amazing life.
friends.
He has a dog.
Dog.
He has a dog.
Keep in mind, a lot of photographers that are good at photography are not good at taking photos for dating or like getting photos to get maximum results on dating apps. If you guys have had like what 2 or 3 kind of photo sessions so far, so you know more or less what makes a good photo. The general things, you should have a decent physique, you should wear pretty decent clothing. The photos that get taken of you should be more in the moment and less posed. The way to make it more in the moment is just to add some movement to it. So this is the final immersion notes. So what we're gonna do is set you up with a strategy for going home so that you can hit the ground running and you can make use of the most valuable asset that you have here, which is momentum. In life, momentum is so important. It's everything. So after this, I would highly recommend you guys do a 30-day challenge where you approach at least one girl every single day. The reason why this is important is because you can iterate off of each approach that you do, and you have a recent reference experience of you going up and doing something that is difficult. And then for social learning, you want to have a community of people that are supporting you. In your cities, you should have wingmen. You should have a local group chat with those wingmen where you share your results, you ask people to go out, they ask you to go out. And you guys also have one of the best resources available, which you guys have the elite group chat, the game transformation group chat. These are people that are investing money, time, energy, effort in getting better at this area, and they have skills that they can share with you. You know, you can ask for feedback from them. And also, they're a network of people around the world that you have access to whenever you're traveling to game. And you have less time than you think. Like you're 30 right now, right? Yeah. So how much time do you have before you want to settle down? Maybe 5 years? Yeah. So you got 5 years, and then how many weekends is that? And like, how busy do you get with work? Realize that you don't really have that much time to make it happen. So you really got to value the time that you have and really work toward it. This should be a big part of your life. It's not like, oh, it's a thing. No, like anything that you want to get good at is part of who you are. Next category, sacrifice. What do you have to give up in order to ensure success? Invest money. Would you guys value this program more paying $5K for it or $0 for it? $5K, because you're invested, right? It's like you're throwing your hat over the fence. Now you have to go get your money's worth, right? You're gonna have to maybe not cut off friends, but just stop seeing them as much. Give up your comfort zone, your old identity. But the question is, would you be willing to trade these things that are holding you back for a more likely chance of attaining your goal? If the answer is yes, then go hard. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. We are not imprisoned by our circumstances. We are not imprisoned by the luck we get or the inherent unfairness of life. We are not imprisoned by crushing setbacks, self-inflicted mistakes, or our past success. We are not imprisoned by the times at which we live, by the number of hours in a day, or even the number of hours we're granted in our very short lives. In the end, we can only control a tiny sliver of what happens to us, but even so, we are free to choose, free to become great by choice. If you decide to be great and you decide to have a great dating life, you can have that. And not you can't have it, you will have that.
Over the course of like the 3 nights out we had, I think I pulled back a collection of about 7 to 8 girls. I probably slept with one of the hottest girls I've ever slept with on the first night of the immersion, which was just incredible.
I also got like really good results, surprisingly. We went out 3 times at night, and I got laid twice. It wouldn't have been possible without like the coaching you guys gave me and like all the tips and stuff, which really helped me like push through some of the issues I had.
Very useful insights from both Austen and Carl. They've given me sort of a very tailored experience to what I needed personally. You know, it helped me really identify my blind spots and where I need to go from there, what I'm doing well, what I'm not.
Overcoming this approach anxiety in the beginning, like it takes so much out of me. So I think this was like a very important step for me personally.
I don't know how long it would have taken for me to break through that plateau. Probably years.
I was like below 50 approaches like before the program, barely ever approached in a cold approach fashion. And now after the program, I'm easily at 100. Take the program, it will save you so much time. It will be like the best experience you'll have. You'll get to see people who really know what they're doing, how they do it, what they go through, and then they give you tips and you can implement that for yourself.
Stop waiting for change, sign up for Immersion today, and solve your dating problems forever. Do not take this program lightly. This is an intense commitment. Do not join if you're lazy, but if you're hungry, I've got something for you, and it'll change your fucking life.